All right, welcome into PrizePicks on 5 here on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel. I'm Ethan Skolnick. You can follow me at Ethan J. Skolnick in the 5 Reasons Sports. Right above me, you got David Friedman. You can follow him at Taco Bout Sports. And then David Eversole, you can follow at David W. Eversole. Make sure you're using the code 5, F-I-V-E. Get your initial deposit matched. We're seeing a lot of signups and not as many deposits. What do you got to put the money down to be able to get money. Just don't sign up for nothing. You can sign up for, and then deposit up to $100 using the code 5, and you will get that matched F-I-V-E. But you can put down 20 if you want to put down 20. There are no like rollovers here. They're literally giving you the money to play from the very start. And they've got a lot of free props and Taco Tuesdays and all kinds of cool stuff. All right, we're going to have several episodes coming for you. There's a ton on the board. We've got NBA. We've got NFL, MMA. I saw that our guy, Brian Fonseca, put up something on the MMA stuff tonight. So make sure you check that out. But also World Series. But we're going to just focus on Heat Kings as we speak. This is the only game on the board. It's a matinee on the West Coast, 6 o'clock start Eastern time. Let's start with the Miami Heat, who are trying to finish up this road trip at 2-1 and come back 3-4 on the season. The Kings are struggling, even though De'Aaron Fox has been going nuts from a scoring standpoint. Let's start on the Heat side. David at the top. What do you think?
I think tonight we've seen a little bit of a resurgence from Kyle Lowry over the last couple games. He seems to be more involved. Just overall productivity, points, rebounds, assists. So that being said, I like him tonight in that category, the PRA. He's only at 22.5. And he's been around like 25, 26 a game the last few games. So I'm going to lean to him going over against, obviously, Sacramento's defense isn't really that good. So I'm going to take Lowry over 22.5 PRA. Gives you a lot of room because if he's not scoring, he's going to contribute in other ways. So I like that pick a lot for tonight.
Friedman?
Yeah, I'm going Bam over PRA. I think it's 28.5. He's been above or around that number consistently this year. I think Sacramento, looking at the points and all that, they give up a bunch of points. I wanted to go free throws, honestly, but that's not on the board yet. I was going to go Jimmy free throws. But I like Bam at that number, especially against Sabonis and Keegan out there. So Bam on the Heat side.
Okay. I like that too. Actually, I like the Bam props in general today. But the one I'm going to go with is rebounds, because I just, whenever it's a focus, and it's a focus after the last game, it wasn't necessarily his fault because nobody rebounded but him. But they got killed on the boards, particularly in the second half, second chance points. I think that's more of a focus today. 8.5 rebounds. I'm going to go over on that one. All right, let's go to the Kings side now. Let me start. I like their rookie a lot, Keegan Murray. I think actually he's got a chance. Well, I thought he was going to be rookie of the year, but the kid in Orlando is basically locked that up in the first week of the season. But the reason I like Keegan Murray tonight is because Eric Spoelstra tends to focus his strategy on the opponent's best player. And I think that they will try to limit Fox as much as possible, which means I think that Murray gets off a little tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if Murray's in the low 20s. He's at 16.5 in the game. You see, he's gone over that 2 out of the 5 times. I think he evens it up and goes for it 3 out of the 6 times today. So I'm going to go with Keegan Murray. Friedman, you go.
Going Sabonis under his number. I think it's PRA 32.5, I believe. He's one of those guys. He's kind of like a Vucevic to me, where like the rebound number scares me sometimes. I think he can get like a ridiculous amount of rebounds, but overall, he's been, I think, what they had 4 or 5 games, he's been under that number like 3 or 4 times. I think Bam back there, they can guard on the perimeter, obviously. As long as I keep his rebounds, within reason, I think he'll be under that number pretty good.
Eversole?
Actually, I'm going to go to the Kings side. You compare this up, obviously, with any of the other Heat players. De'Aaron Fox is only at 4 rebounds. He's been clear of that number 4 straight. And I think the guards are going to want to get involved a little bit in the rebounding in this one, and so they can get out in transition. So it's going to be, I think, a pretty high-scoring game maybe. So I think there's going to be a lot of chances for him to get out 4 rebounds.
All right, this is the only game on the board today, but here's what we like. We like Bam overs. I like Keegan Murray over. You like Eversole likes Fox over on rebounds. Freeman's going under on a Sabonis prop, and Eversole's going over on Kyle Lowry. Make sure you use that code 5, F-I-V-E. Get your initial deposit matched up to $100. Play it today. That way you can play everything. And here's the cool thing. you can play different sports together. So get the NBA and then get the NFL props up there. College football today too. So there's a big game at 12 o'clock. I don't know if you'll make that one, but you can try to jump on there, the Penn State-Ohio State game. So if you want to play any of those, go to PrizePicks, use the code 5, FIVE, prizepicks.com, Google Play Store, or the Apple App Store.